Accidents cause emotional suffering. So obviously accidents can cause physical harm and they're going to result in financial issues. But maybe underappreciated is the emotional stress that an accident can have, not just on the person injured, but their family. Let me give you some examples. We have lots of clients that are involved in a serious accident, and one of the things they talk to us a lot about is, I'm scared to be in a car and be around an intersection where big trucks are because maybe their wreck involved a semi-tractor trailer. And it's a real fear. And you say, well, Lane, how do you know that they're not just saying that or that they're not just making that up? Well, when you've handled a few thousand car wreck cases, you start to see patterns. And people that are in significant accidents that have seen their life flash in front of them and may have broken bones or whatever, they have nightmares about these things. They get anxious. They may still ride in a car, but they get anxious or they tense up. And that's not just coming from them, it could be coming from a spouse as well. There's that emotional aspect of it. Another way that people suffer emotionally is having to see a loved one that's injured. Now, it's bad enough if you're injured and you have a physical injury. And let's say you're used to being independent, a provider, and you're used to getting up and doing, but now you can't do things on your own. You have to have help. Just asking your spouse or your kids to help you, that can be difficult, right? You're not as independent as you were. Now you're relying upon someone else. And here in the United States, our culture, we're big on independence. We like to be self-reliant. We don't want to have to get help for everyday activities from other people, let alone family members. It can create a sense of guilt almost, because not only am I hurting, but now I need help and I need you to help me, and that's now disrupting or interfering with your spouse's life or your kid's life. But now just think for a second, well, maybe you're not the one injured. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe now you don't have the same great relationship you had with your spouse. Or maybe you guys were on rocky terms before this accident, and now this has just added another layer of stress. Maybe you can't hike together like you used to hike, or go jogging together. Or maybe your spouse worked, and now they're not able to, and you're really a two-income family. Or maybe you're now having to watch your son or daughter who has a scar on their face, and you have to help them and be strong and talk to them when they come home from school and they're crying because kids either made fun of their scar or it's the first thing that someone notices when they first meet your son or daughter. So there's an emotional aspect to accident and injury cases that a lot of people don't think about unless you're the one that's been in the accident or injury.